Ladies and gentlemen, let me start the session with the quote: Good health is the best wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to you all. I'm Lata, account manager from Bangalore, and your host for this beautiful morning. And I'm really grateful that you're giving your valuable time for this Live 360 program, and it gives immense pleasure to welcome each one of you present here. So, without further delay, let's start the session with a huge round of applause for each one of you present here. So, now is the time to invite our speaker. So, let me invite our speaker for the day, Mr. Akshara Damil, to share the knowledge on why patience is not just enough for weight loss. So, Mr. Akshara Damil is a TEDx speaker. So, Mr. Akshara Damil is a TEDx speaker and a psychologist based out of Bangalore and has worked with the clients across the globe. He is an NLP neuro-linguistic programming practitioner influencing people's thought and behaviors, helping people with various mental health issues, stress management, conflict management at an individual as well as team level. He's been a chief counselor and trainer at Sahai, a mental health helpline at a COVID response at a national level. He has also delivered several national and international conferences at prestigious institutions. He is the founder of Manosamvad, through which he has been able to create an impact, bringing transformation at individual and group level across various sectors of societies. Has been facilitated with Social Impact Corona Warrior Award 2020 by Smriti Sadhana Foundation, Bangalore. Is authored 4 books and is a columnist in a leading newspaper. So let's welcome him with a huge round of applause to share his knowledge with all of us.
Thank you so much, Lata. It is a pleasure to be here, and thank you for your kind introduction. So let us start the session for today, and the topic is patience and many more things for fitness, right? so, uh, so today's session is for your fitness, as you are all fitness enthusiasts, but at the same time, it is also going to be useful for you as facilitators for many people out there who can get guided by you for in their fitness journey, right? So please use the technique that we are going to use today with your fellow partners or fellow members or your friends who are also in their fitness regime, right? So first aspect is patience. Why do we need patience? Why do we have to have patience in our fitness journey? Now I would like to take one small example here. Does your fitness journey looks like this? That it's a straight curve where you're okay, you're obese, and from there you're just reducing your weight and reaching the desired weight. No, it is not happening like that. Sometimes it may look like this, that initially it is stable and then it increases and then starts decreasing. Sometimes it may decrease and then further increase and then further decrease and further increase. So there can be ups and downs in your weight loss or fitness journey. And that is where it is very important for you to stick to your plan, right? Let me tell you the story of bamboo. Bamboo is considered as one of the very intelligent organisms. The reason being, we will understand this by the story, that it has a beautiful natural uh, intelligence in it. Whenever we sow the seeds of bamboo in the soil, first year we will not get anything out of it. In the sense, the wherever you have sown the seeds, you will not see any difference in the soil. Same case with second year, no sprouts coming out. Generally, for many other plants, you will get it in few days or maximum maybe few months. But bamboo is taking third year also, but the sprouts are not coming out. Even on the fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh year, you don't see anything coming up. So generally people get disappointed. What happened? Why sprouts are not coming up? Why the whole plant has not come out? So people may also wonder whether the seeds have gone wasted, whether it is of no use. But you cannot make out where you had exactly sown the seed. So generally we end up losing out hope. But then what happens is that is when the sprouts come out. After 7 long years, the sprouts slowly come out of the soil. And till then, what bamboo does is it spreads its roots all over the soil and makes a beautiful network of the roots, right? The whole thing is happening below the soil and it is not visible to us. Once the sprout comes out after 7 long years, then bamboo starts growing 1 centimeter every day, which is like rapid speed of growth. And within no time, you will see very sturdy bamboo sticks or bamboo plant standing in front of you. And that is how it looks like. And the lesson that I would like to share from the bamboo today is nurture your body and mind in the same way like bamboo does. Grow your roots first, then shoots will come beautifully. The second lesson that I would like to share here is build the foundation so well that you will not fail at any point of time later on. And the third thing that I would like to share here is make yourself strong and sturdy, but at the same time, be flexible. If you have observed bamboo, the beautiful thing that it shows is while it is very sturdy, if there is a very strong wind, it will slightly bend itself so that it will allow the wind to pass and then become straight again. So that is the flexibility that bamboo shows. And we also need to develop that kind of flexibility within us. So the same principle applies for our fitness journey as well. And as you see, bamboos come together. It is not just one stick that is standing. It is in it's a bunch of sticks. Likewise, we all can help each other in our fitness regime so that we can become very, very successful in establishing that. So thanks to bamboo for teaching us this lesson for our fitness regime and also for our life as well. Now let us look at how do we build habits within us. Because generally what happens is there will be a lot of issues in changing the habits or building the habits. So my question here to all of you is, where is the problem in changing our habit? What is really the hurdle in changing our habits? Please answer yourself for this question. Where have you struggled or what were your struggles in changing your habits? And let me tell you, what are the things that go wrong? Sometimes we try to change the wrong things within us, or we try to change our habits in a wrong way. Both are problematic. So then what do we have to do? We have to, there are different ways people adopt for themselves. So let me tell you the methods that people generally adopt and then come to the actual better way of changing our habit. So generally people change our outcomes. Say, for example, if I'm not fit, if I'm fat, then I will say to myself that I want to become fit or I want to become thin, right? So that is where you are changing the outcome that I want to be this, and then we will start working on that. So fundamentally, what it means is I'm actually fat. I'm actually bulky. I'm actually obese. So this is what internally the mind will tell to ourselves. The second way of changing your habit is changing the processes. For example, people may bring out with new routine, They may go for new nutritional aspects that they never had in their life, or they may start uh, totally altogether new exercises for themselves, again, which they were not even practicing at all. And they will change all the process, the time of wake up, time of sleep, etc., which is again a beautiful thing that happens. But the challenge here is, along with that, a lot of fatigue will come. People will get tired of doing it because none of it were part of their life at all till then, right? So this is what happens in changing the processes, that after a point of time the person starts feeling, should I really do this, should I work so hard, just becoming too difficult, and so on. Now let us see the third way. So before going to the third way, I would like to ask you one question. Whatever we are today is because of what? What is the causal factor, or what is the reason for our present situation today? Think over. You may explore answers for yourself. Let me tell you, whatever you are today is because of your past. Whatever you did yesterday is leading for today. Whatever you did 5 years ago has resulted in your present being, right? So that is how we look at ourselves, and that is what we are today because of our past. So then, my question here is, can we create the future based on the steps that we take today? This is a very, very important question that I'm raising here, that the steps that we're going to take today is going to create the future, and definitely future can be bright if we are taking the right steps in the right direction. So with that note, I would like to share the third method that we need to do is changing your identity. It is not about looking at the habit, one habit, and trying to change that. Rather, change your identity itself. When you change your identity, then you will not have to worry or work hard or burden yourself in changing your habits. Just to give you an example, generally, what do you feel when you look at these kind of junk foods, maybe fried items, which maybe at one point of time, or maybe something that you really liked eating? What happens, or what is the thought that comes to your mind? Generally, what we feel is, we will say, whenever we are in fitness regime or fitness journey, we will say that, okay, I'm trying to quit this. I don't want to eat this. And in a way, what you're actually saying is, I really like this, but I'm not supposed to eat this. So then it becomes a burden. It becomes very heavy. You feel like the more you resist, it persists. So then you may end up eating it, because you may give an excuse for yourself saying, okay, let me eat it for a day. Right? So this is what happens. But when you change your identity, when you say that I don't eat this at all, I don't know this food, I have no clue how does it taste, or I and when I say that this, I have changed my identity, I am a different person now. My choices are different. My preferences are different. The kind of food that I eat are different. Then definitely there will be a shift in the way we look at the food, we look at our choices, and the choices that we make. I would like to share one story of myself, that potato chips is something that is very, very close to my heart. I loved eating them since my childhood. And it always, I mean, if how much ever resolutions that I made, it was not possible for me to quit it. In the sense, if somebody brings potato chips in front of me, then I would take up one, and then I will finish the whole packet. So that used to be my pattern. And after applying this technique of changing my identity, I stopped eating potato chips at all. Not just this chips, but also I stopped other hot chips as well. The reason is, I changed my identity. And I have tried and tested this method in my life, that once you have changed your identity, it doesn't attract you anymore. It doesn't, uh, I mean, create that taste. I mean, your taste buds do not crave for it anymore. So that is what happens when you change your identity. The third aspect that I would like to share here, which is very, very important in our fitness regime or journey, is being authentic to oneself. How can we be authentic to ourselves is a very, very important question. And that for that, I have come out with a mirror exercise. But let's do it here like an open eye meditation. So please turn on your selfie mode on your devices so that you can look at yourself on the screen instead of me, so that you will be able to practice this exercise. Now, as I go on giving instructions, please follow it and then see what result it brings in. I hope you all have put on the selfie mode and look into that person who is appearing on the screen. Keep looking at that person and see what is happening to that person. What are the different emotions that are being expressed? Whether that person is happy, whether that person is content, whether that person is healthy, whether or what are the requirements of this person, how that person is leading a life. Look at that person and see what are the things that are required for this person, how that person wants to change, or what could be the best version of this person, and how would that be possible? How would we be able to do that? Look at that. And see or look at what are the things that you had committed to this person which you have not fulfilled by yourself. You might have told that I will do this, I will do that. From today, I'm going to change everything, and maybe you have not done so. Remember all the commitments that you had made to this person in the past, which you have not fulfilled. If possible, say sorry to that person appearing on the screen for having broken the trust. Because when you don't fulfill, when you commit something and not fulfill, that breaks the trust of that person. Tell this person that I will never let you down here onwards. And you can also become a coach for this person to become the best version of himself or herself. And when that is going to happen, there is no way the person can be stopped from becoming an excellent person. And nobody else will give this companionship to this person in this journey in becoming the best version of himself or herself apart from yourself. Look at the emotions, look at the thoughts, look at the things that needs to be changed in that person. And once you look into his or her eyes and make a commitment that what is that I'm going to do from now, not even from today, right now, What are the new commitments that you're going to make to this person so that you will never let him or her down? Make that commitment, make a new promise. And once you feel complete with this process, you can put off your selfie mode and write it in the comment box or chat box. What are the new promises that you have made to that person? What are the new promises that you have made to be authentic to yourself? Please look at all that. Please write down so that you can revisit them and make yourself accountable every day, every moment to make that happen for your life. Hope all of you have done this exercise. Hope all of you have practiced this exercise. And with that note, I would like to thank all of you for attending this session. And I'm open for questions if you have any. And while practicing all these exercises, I would like to share some of the tips that last week we have practiced a visualization exercise. Please use those exercises every day. And even to change your identity, you can use that. Let me tell you how. Whenever you are having the craving, whenever you have a question or whenever you have some kind of dilemma, whether can I eat it for a day or can I eat it for a couple of days or can I taste one bite, etc., etc., please try the previous exercise of visualization. Put all the cravings into that empty space. Whatever the cravings that you have, whatever the wrong eating patterns that you have, or whatever the wrong behavioral patterns that you have, start putting all of them into that empty space. And once you have put everything there, you can burn them, you can flush them, or you can wrap them and throw away. And then you can distance yourself from all of that. And once you do that, then you will definitely be able to change your identity. Generally, people have this question whether changing identity is that easy, whether it is really possible. And do we have to fake ourselves to change our identity? Not at all. Please don't follow this methodology of faking yourself till you make it. That doesn't work. Instead, put all the things that you have, whichever that you don't want to carry in your life, into that empty space and burn them or destroy them. And once you do that, you will see the change, you will see the difference in yourself. You will not just become lighter, you will always be able to bring a shift within yourself, because once you take it out, then it will not be back in your life. And in case if it comes back, practice it again. Maybe you have not done it in the right way. Keep on practicing this exercise. Then also hold, instead of, today we did it with an electronic device by using selfie mode, but then I will always prefer you to do it in front of a mirror, because whenever we use an electronic gadget, some or other notification will keep on coming and we may get distracted. Instead of that, use a mirror, stand in front of that. We all look at the mirror every day to check ourselves if we are looking very nice, whether we are presentable and so on. Apart from that, stand in front of the mirror and have a conversation with that person who is appearing on the mirror. It will give you bestest of the best results, because you will be there for that person and that person will be there for you. And it is going to create a beautiful combo, and you will be able to create best results for yourself. So with that note, I shall conclude my session for today. And if you have any questions, you can ask them so that I can answer them.
Thank you, Mr. Damle, for sharing, with all of us your knowledge that how important is, being patient to get, dedicated results, the transformations that you want, and, to get there. it's all about, first we being prepared mentally, and how our authentic identity to be, and then implementing it or maybe doing it will work more authentically or better way. So thank you so much for sharing those knowledge with all of us. I'm sure this will help all of us in overcoming the challenges, towards cravings, or maybe committing to our favorite persons in life, that we would be doing that, we would be doing this, and then end up failing and breaking our promises. I think this exercise and activity that you shared will definitely help, keeping all of us on track, and then moving towards the right directions. So yeah, with this, I would like to be off of all the participants, to know from you, since you're the better person. Many a time, what happens is, we take up a what I say, the goal, or maybe for ourselves, that we want to achieve this and achieve that, as you likely said, and many a time, even though mentally we wanted to be there, but right, there are certain things which happens to be in a way, and then we get diverted. So what's your thoughts on this, that what do you suggest, that in these kind of situations, to keep on track, and to be there, to achieve your goal, what are the things that you share, that we can follow?
A very beautiful question, and I'm a very strong believer in the process of visualization. In the sense, how do we look at ourselves, and how do we look at the future that we would like to create for ourselves? I'd like to share a very important philosophy that I follow in my life, that we can create our life based on our visualization. In the sense, if we can visualize what we want, and if there are no resistances on our way, for example, the moment we want to achieve something, if there are resistances within our mind, then probably there are challenges to achieve those goals. But if we are clearing our path in our visualization, and I mean, making our goals very clear, be it in terms of our fitness, be it in terms of career, be it in terms of our profession, whatever it is, if we are clearing our path with no resistances, no inhibitions, or no other, boundaries, or etc., etc., then it will be easy for us to achieve the goal that we would like to achieve. So that is something very, very important. And when we do that, even if there are other hurdles coming on our way, if even if there are other barriers coming on our way, we will be able to achieve those goals, because we know that this is what we want, and we also are equipped to address the barriers or distractions that may come on our way. So visualization helps beautifully. We all need to practice, and we are almost closing 2023. So definitely many people will go for new year resolutions. So I will suggest them to have those resolutions visualized so beautifully and clearly, that then they will be able to achieve that. I have been practicing it for myself, and it is really working well.
So do you suggest this visualization practice, to be done in a certain frequency, or maybe in the certain timings? What do you suggest on this?
Yeah, I mean, it is always better in the early mornings, as we all join in the morning, because mornings you are not distracted, you do not have to attend calls, you do not have to do any other stuff. So mornings are the best, but again, it depends on the person as well. So early morning, if you are in a meditative state, then it will be always good to visualize whatever you want and achieve that.
Thank you so much, for that input. And yes, as know that to achieve whatever goal, right? It's very important, one, to be mentally strong as well. As you said, there are many distraction comes. The one that you were sharing in our activity, that when we're in the journey of transformations and being healthy, So there are a lot of things that we need to eliminate and a lot of things that we need to add. There are certain things which we have to eliminate, which are very favorite to us, and maybe we have developed these, favoritism or maybe emotions to certain things from very long time, right?
Yes.
And it may not be easy for us, just to give it, even though we put our efforts and try it, but that somewhere keep attacking back to us, maybe our emotions, maybe our, thoughts. Okay, go for it. When we see it, when we get tempted, in, for example, our favorite food, right? Or for, example, sleep is our favorite. Maybe in the mornings when the alarm, start to, buzzing, and then we have to wake up at around 5 o'clock to be fit, So those kind of things, we just, even though we know it's good, we mentally that we have to do it, but sometimes it get distracted. So what do you suggest? How can we mentally be strong or maybe prepared? Along with the visualization, one you said, but yet there are a lot of situations which tempt us. How can we overcome that?
Yeah, I think the tempters are always there in our life for everything, and it is very important that unless we change our, I mean, it is a kind of what do we say? Address our emotional craving in the first place. If there is an emotional attachment towards something, maybe we are stuck somewhere in our past because of which it keeps triggering us. So, in order to address that, maybe we have to go back and see where it all triggered, address that, and then it will be easy for us to move forward.
So you mean, you suggest that find the root cause. What
Yes,
has, made you to be in the situation in the previous, past, and then you recall that, and then fix the root cause, and then you will be able to, take care of this.
yes,
So
yes.
thank you so much for this, value addition. I'm sure, these inputs will definitely help, all of us. And just to quickly recap, what we have learned today is, even I also take that as a takeaway, that many a time we wrongly try to change things, or maybe we try to change our habits into, in a wrong way. But instead of that, first, we have to fix it how authentic we want to be. Matlab, instead that we change our identity and then change, or maybe start an act behaving, that what is the change that you want to look, or what is the identity that you want to be, and start behaving and making the choices accordingly. And that's where we will be able to, achieve our, identity that we wanted to be. And
Yes.
also, to do that, what is required is visualization. So day to day basis, if we are able to make a visualization, to get to our identity that we are, we wanted to be. For example, for all of us today, we wanted to become a LDR. That's where we all are associated. So we want to become an LDR, to transform ourselves. It's very important, to have that identity, how we want to look and be, and then make the right choices. And also having the visualization day to day basis. I think mornings are the best one, so that when we do this dedicatedly, I hope it will give us as a reminder. It also inspires us when we visualize to be the person like that, and it will help us to, achieve our goals. This is what I, take that as a takeaway from your, knowledge sharing today. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
for
Thank you
being
so much.
here. And
Yes.
now, let's move on to our, the next aspects, that is physical fitness. Very, very important in our, transformation journey. And to help us in this aspect, we have our fitness coach, that is Minal Pathak. Let's welcome her with a huge round of applause. Minal, welcome and over to you.
Thank you, Lata. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to today's session. So let's get started. May warm up music. I'll share the warm up music, and here we go. These conversations get so creative, going so deep into fantasy, and all the waiting, testing my patience, more than your words should be touching me. You know you can make me feel the flame from 55 million miles away, serving that straight telepathy. And tell me how you get me to the edge when I'm all alone here by myself. Craziest thing I ever felt. You don't need no hands. patience, get so creative, going so deep into fantasy. And all the waiting, testing my patience, more than your words should be touching me. You know you can make me feel the flame from 55 million miles away, serving that straight telepathy. And tell me how you get me to the edge when I'm all alone here by myself. The craziest thing I ever felt. You don't need no hands, 'cause the way you're looking at me make me wanna dance, yeah, make me move my body. Cancel all my plans, let you drive me mad. Baby, you don't even need to use no hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. Yeah. No hesitation, no punctuation. These high vibrations keep coming through. Let my persuasion and all frustrations when we fulfill what we promised to. You know you can make me feel the flame from 55 million miles away, serving that straight telepathy. And tell me how you get me to the edge when I'm all alone here by myself. The craziest thing I ever felt. You don't need no hands, 'cause the way you're looking at me make me wanna dance, yeah, make me move my body. Cancel all my plans, let you drive me mad. Baby, you don't even need to use no hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. You don't need no, you don't need no, you don't need no hands. You don't need no, you don't need no, you don't need no hands. You don't need no hands, 'cause the way you're looking at me make me wanna dance, yeah, make me move my body. Cancel all my plans, let you drive me mad. Baby, you don't even need to use no hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands.
La la, echa pa' acá, que el party empezó, que el party empezó. La la, vamos a danzar, que el party empezó, que el party empezó. Que el party empezó, que el party empezó. Que el party empezó, que el party. Que el party empezó. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Quiero bailar contigo toda la noche, niño, cocinar. La la, echa pa' acá, que el party empezó, que el party empezó. La, vamos a danzar, que el party empezó, que el party empezó. Que el party empezó, que el party empezó.
Moviendo la cintura, de lado a lado.
empezó, que el party. Que el party empezó. Que el party empezó. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta.
Passo à frente, passo atrás. Mova sua cintura, comece a dançar.
Sudando la gota como me rebota tú, mi danzarino, yo soy tú, garota. Sudando la gota como me rebota tú, mi danzarino, yo soy tú, garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota. Yo soy tu garota. Passo à frente, passo atrás. Mova sua cintura, comece a dançar. Passo à frente, passo atrás. Mova sua cintura, comece a dançar. Sudando la gota como me rebota tú, mi danzarino, yo soy tu garota. Sudando la gota como me rebota tú, mi danzarino, yo soy tu garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota.
आज हम करेंगे today we're going to do single leg deadlifts, RDLs. You remember we did it last week? The idea is to keep your core tight and start squeezing with one leg. Take a prop in hand. A wall or a chair or a table. You don't have to pressurize it. The idea is you'll just keep your one hand here for stability. So you will have your one leg moving up and down, other leg on the mat. Something like this and back. 2 and back. 3 and back. Okay. Now, when you are at it, your other leg is not touching the mat. You're not touching the mat with the other leg. It stays up in the air all the time. It's only core which you keep engaged and keep lifting. So something like you are here and this goes, if I have to show you from front, this is, I'm standing in athletic stance, my core tight, so I have weight here and this leg goes up and here, goes up and here, goes up and here. So look at my posture. I'm trying to look up here. Okay, I want an arch in your spine. I don't want a hump. Okay, so there has to be a straight line. This, not this, this. Lift it out. Clear? We'll do 3 sets, maybe 10 or 12 reps each, both sides. Let's go. It's a lower body movement, so I'm picking 12.5 kg. But yes, you guys can start with something like 7.5 and 10 kg floors. Okay, so here we go. Tap the core in where you will feel the pressure. You'll feel the pressure in your glutes, hamstrings, and even to your obliques. Plus, it is a core workout anyways. So any of these workouts now, which we do, something like lifting into a sumo or a lunge, all of them by default are your core workout. You cannot move away from the floor without squeezing the core. Here we go. Let's start with our first set. Anyone who do not have a dumbbell, then try this without any support. Okay? If you don't have a dumbbell in your hand, you can absolutely stabilize yourself. So without any support, you're going to tap the core in and squeeze and come back like that without support. Okay? So it will become a little challenging for you. That is. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, start. Tap that core in and just squeeze. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep going, breathe out, feel that pressure. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other side. Should I share the music? Wait, let me do it. Keep breathing out. Keep breathing out throughout. Let's go.
Back with y'all, believe that I'm bringing it back. Let's go back to the days of the boom boom bap. With a snap back and a back full of raps. Back in the day when we used to bake cash in the stash in the back of the one room flat. Back in the day when I was a buck skill. Nowadays man's trying to do it for a bill. I ain't trying to keep my weapons concealed. Keeping it real, I'm out there for the kill. Let's go back. Let's go back. Y'all believe that I'm bringing it. challenge, I believe that I'm bringing it back.
Feel the groove and let your body move.
Every man makes mistakes in life. The thing to do is learn from the strife, bring your goodness on up to the light. Don't worry, be happy, everything will be alright. Every man knows you can't take it with you, so the riches of us are no possessions and issues. Rich in our lives, not in our pockets, cause love and respect are more prices and rockets. Everlasting energy excites everyone. Everything ever lives happily, son, so deal with your issues until they are done. Open up your heart until life becomes fun. Every man has faults, friends and foes. Every man has heads, fingers and toes. Every man has arms, legs and nose. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man tries and every man dies. Carpe diem every day. Keep your eyes on the prize. Certain hurdles will rise. It may come a surprise, but with every obstacle we keep on growing more wise. Every man tries and every man dies. Carpe diem every day. Keep your eyes on the prize. Certain hurdles will rise. It may come a surprise, but with every obstacle we keep on growing more wise. Every man makes mistakes in life. The thing to do is learn from the strife, bring your goodness on up to the light. Don't worry, be happy, everything will be alright. Every man has faults, friends and foes. Every man has heads, fingers and toes. Every man has arms, legs and nose. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man be one man, that's how it goes.
So when you're doing RDS, you have to make sure that while coming up, you also feel the pressure in your lower abdominal muscles because your legs are pulling out straight. This and back. This and back. But your knees, both the knees, are soft. None of the knees are taking the load. Always remember, you are engaging with your muscles. So when you're going up, then also, this is not long back. This is soft. So you're not pushing it back and locking. It's soft, but it is stiff. So what is the meaning of soft but stiff? Soft but stiff means that you are not pushing it back and forth. Yeah? This is soft, but the location of the leg is stiff. If you keep moving your leg back and forth, then that pressure and the tension which we're trying to create in your most important and a major muscle group, which is your hamstring, the bigger one, with that will not come, because every time you will take the load, every time you'll move your leg a little. Yeah, so that's why it's stiff, but knees are soft. Yeah, so do not, this is your knee joint, do not block your knee joint. Knees stays soft, but the leg is this, movement of the leg is stiff. Clear? Let's do the last set. I said skilling, but this is super for your, super for your lower body strength and stamina. Let's go. One last set.
Every man has faults, friends and foes. Every man has heads, fingers and toes. Every man has arms, legs and nose. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man has faults, friends and foes. Every man has heads, fingers and toes. Every man has arms, legs and nose. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man has faults, friends and foes. Every man has heads, fingers and toes. Every man has arms, legs and nose. Every man be one man, that's how it goes. Every man has faults, friends and foes.
listening to the sounds of Max Owasso. Best workout music.
I wish I started playing. You gave me the best. I swear I'll do the same. You run for my veins. I wish I started playing. You gave me the best. I swear I'll do the same.
Let me someone did it high and high risk. It's like wrist hype. Lost the mind, it's like fast to die. Close your mouth if you are freaking fried. Sick is close, so let me someone did it high and high risk. It's like wrist hype, wrist hype, wrist hype. Close your mouth if you are freaking fried. Wrist hype, high wrist. It's like wrist hype, wrist hype, wrist hype. Close your mouth if you are freaking fried. Wrist, 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 wrist.
So we should start playing.
Let's do sumo squats now with the weights. So you don't have to pull the weight up and down. It is a movement in which your weight is down and it will stay down and it will stay down with the weight. So you are here, your core is nicely tight. You want to just move high and low, but your shoulders are not pulling up the weight. We already did upper body yesterday, so we'll not be adding upper body. Okay, great. Let's go.
Yellow diamonds in the light. Now we're standing side by side as your shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I gotta let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. 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 Shine a light through an open door. Love and life I will divide. Turn away 'cause I need you more. Feel the heartbeat in my mind. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I gotta let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. 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 Yellow diamonds
Best workout music.
Look, I ain't talking no. Step to your girl while watching.
Let's stretch out. So yes, glutes, quads, hamstring, training all these muscles is quite a pain. Yeah, I know. But you see, for you to keep running on these knees, you need to strengthen these joints, okay? For you to make sure that the very base where you sit, okay, this is your glutes, okay? So when you train your glutes, you're not training the glutes, you're training all your sits muscles. Have you seen a lot of people after age of 60 forget about rising up from the floor? They cannot even rise up from a chair or a bed without using support. So make sure that you do train your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, even if it's like super boring. Even if it kills your muscles, and you feel the moment you are low and you just cannot rise up, get that willpower to rise up, because that's how you'll keep rising up till forever. Yeah. So training these muscles is a must. Let's stretch it out now. Here we go.
If you're too tired, stop playing with your John. She might be fine with a mediocre guy. She's alright, like I ain't got time for another dime. Gotta wind it down like a sugar daddy. It's not my fault, I don't start in the caddy. She says she sells sparks when I roll up to your addy. Dealing with lanes is not in my culture. Dodging bad vibes in my blacked out Rover. Dealing with lanes is not in my culture. Dodging bad vibes in my blacked out Rover. Too many snakes messing with a vulture. Dodging bad vibes in my blacked out Rover. Ain't nothing in this world that's stopping me. My worry outruns your honesty. I broke it off cause I'm not settling. I gotta get for the lip on a trip academy. Yeah, it's like that, I'm in the girls' mansions. Yeah, it's like that, she got good dimensions. I'm balling, they pay me attention. Going up, hydraulic suspension. Slow down now, don't hurt yourself with this musical nature and nurture. They best is, I'm future. Killing this, stealing this, getting you looser. Slow down now, don't hurt yourself with this musical nature and nurture. They best is, I'm future. Killing this, stealing this, getting you looser. Ain't nothing in this world that's stopping me. My worry outruns your honesty. I broke it off cause I'm not settling. I gotta get for the lip on a trip academy. Yeah, it's like that, I'm in the girls' mansions. Yeah, it's like that, she got good dimensions. I'm balling, they pay me attention. Going up, hydraulic suspension. Look, I ain't talking no. Step to your girl while watching her If you're too tired, stop playing with your John. She might be fine with a mediocre guy. She's alright, like I ain't got time for another dime. Gotta wind it down like a sugar daddy. It's not my fault, I don't start in the caddy. She says she sells sparks when I roll up to your addy.
Have a great day and a super weekend coming your way. So I'll see you all there tomorrow. Till then, keep rocking. Have a great day. Bye. Take care. Thanks, Lata. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Meenal, and I'm sure all our participants have enjoyed working out with you. And thank you so much. See you all in the evening meditation session. Take care and have a good day.